feeling low.
Hi there, friends, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. Thought false eyelashes would be a good idea for today. My name is Brianna. I'm a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a hashtag RD2B. That means registered dietitian to be because I'm still in school. We are here today for this month's installment of my series MLM Deep Dives. On tap today is one you may not have heard of because it's really not that popular in the United States based on my research anyway. Forever Living, the Huns that are aloe vera obsessed. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some LOLZ and some dry sarcasm on the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand. I would sure love to have you here. Without another second of introductions, let's make lemonade. Here we go, another MLM deep dive. I bet they'll have products that will help me lose weight and help my gut health and balance my hormones and stuff. Guess we'll find out. So Forever Living is a multi-level marketing company that you maybe haven't heard of before. It's definitely not as popular as your Beachbody, your Avon, your Herbalife, etc. in terms of health and wellness MLM companies, but they might as well be because in my opinion, they basically sell the same crap as all the other health and wellness MLMs out there. In my opinion. Social media presence of this company is somewhat popular, but something that I noticed a lot while I was researching for this video is that it seems like it's way more popular in other countries than it is in the United States, which is interesting. Forever Living was founded in 1978 in Tempe. I should have figured out how to say that before I started filming, I'm sorry. This city, Arizona, by a man named Rex Mogin. God, I'm bad with this today. I think that's how you say his last name. Great first name, by the way, Rex. Forever Living products are sold and distributed worldwide, and they are a privately owned company, despite being a multi-billion-dollar business, according to their website. Their product line includes products which cater to wellness, nutrition, and beauty. When Rex founded Forever Living, he had one grand plan. He wanted to, quote, offer the best consumable products to the public, products that are proven to promote lasting wellness and health. End quote. How original. So Rex died in 2021 at the age of 24, but since then the people over at Forever Living have continued to seek out natural products which maximize health and beauty and share them with the world. And that they did. Something that stands out front and center about this company and their products is their frequent use of aloe vera in a lot of their products. They picked a theme and they just ran with it, let me tell you. I feel like a lot of dietary supplement companies, MLMs or otherwise, do something like that. They kind of pick something, maybe it's a plant or some kind of herb, and they just take it and run with it and just put it on all their products. And then they market it to oblivion and make it seem like this holy grail. Kind of like this new olive tree people MLM, which by the way is on my list for a deep dive. Don't you worry, I've seen your comments. Their big thing is olive oil. What the fuck? Which, like, olive oil is not bad for you, but it's not this holy grail, but not the video for it. So when I say Forever Living took aloe vera and ran with it, I really mean it. It's in beverages, it's in not all, but many other dietary supplements. They have household products with it, you name it. They are stupid with aloe. So before we dive into products, I do feel that I have somewhat of a responsibility to just like mention the business opportunity. You guys know on my channel, when we talk anti-MLM, we don't talk from the business side of it. If you're here, you probably already know how bad most multi-level marketing companies are. But what we dive into here is unsubstantiated health claims and the science and nutrition information that's frequently spread by consultants of a lot of these companies to shill the products. But whenever I do a deep dive into a health and wellness type MLM, I do feel like I want to provide the information in case someone is watching this video and is thinking about joining the company as a consultant. I still want to provide that information to you just so you have it. All resources will be linked below so that you can further investigate for yourself. So being that Forever Living as a multi-level marketing company, they have standard practices which you would expect of most multi-level marketing companies. In an effort to learn more about the opportunity, I started watching a promotional video that they have on their website, and it's weird. I was expecting like the standard fare that you would see in a promotional video, you know, people, testimonials from representatives saying that, oh, it changed my life. Oh, I have financial freedom. But instead, the format was more like like a commercial with paid actors. The girl in the video was talking to her car and it was responding. She was having a conversation with her car. And they were talking about like the forever living business opportunity and stuff like that. And her car was like pep talking her.
After a couple of years working from home, I knew I couldn't handle going back to the grind. So when a friend told me about a way to explore building a business, I knew I had to check out Forever Living. I'm still not sure if I can actually do it.
Are you kidding? You got this, girl. Forever has been helping people just like you earn supplemental income by sharing and selling incredible products with people all over the world.
It was a Subaru. Do Subarus talk now? Anybody out there drive a Subaru and does your car talk to you? Anyway, so if you go to their website, they harp on the usual pain points of the typical MLM pitch. Be your own boss, earn money, travel the world, yada, yada, yada. If you want to join as a customer, you can, and you are then referred to as a Forever Preferred Customer or FPC. But if you want to join the opportunity as a consultant, then you become a Forever Business Owner or FBO. As is normal when joining a multi-level marketing company as a consultant, you gotta buy a starter pack. According to the webpage that came up for me, because I think it varies depending on the country you're in, the least expensive starter pack was about $30, which isn't bad, and the highest was about $460, which is a lot of money. So once you are a FBO, Forever Business Owner, in order to reap any benefits, like a lot of multi-level marketing companies, you gotta maintain your active status. To qualify for volume and leadership bonuses and all incentives, an FBO must be active and meet all other requirements of the marketing plan during the calendar month in which the bonuses were accrued. And how must you maintain active status, you ask? Well, let me tell you. To be considered active for the month in his/her home operating company, an FBO must have a total of 4 active case credits in the home operating company during that month, at least one of which is a personal case credit. Now, what is a case credit, you might ask? Allow me to tell you. A case credit is a value assigned to each product to calculate sales activity to determine advancements, bonuses, awards, and earned incentives for the FBO as set forth in the FLP marketing plan. 1 case credit is awarded for each $214, $283 in Canada, SRP, which means a suggested retail price, of sales activity as reflected by product purchased from the company. All case credits are calculated on a month-by-month basis. According to them, an active FBO is, quote, an FBO who has 4 or more active case credits in his/her home operating company during a calendar month, at least one of which is a personal case credit. So you're considered an active consultant or Forever Business Owner if you have 4 case credits in 1 calendar month. Reminder, 1 case credit is awarded for every $214 spent US. Okay, so 1 case credit is it's $214, and you need 4 every month. So what is that? 2, 4, 6. Is that right? I was researching that and I was like, I have to be misunderstanding that, right? Like they can't expect you, that's over $800, maybe $860, something like that, somewhere around there. They can't expect you to spend that much money every month, right? Like I have to be wrong about that. Please tell me I'm wrong. That's so much money just to stay active. So talking about the business opportunity is never complete without looking at the income disclosure statement. A look at the income disclosure and it yields what you might expect from any multi-level marketing company. Less than 1% of FBO earned an average of $31,235 per month in bonuses and incentives. Less than 1%. 30% of reps made an average of $1,670 per month, and 69% of reps earned an average of $111 per month. According to the income disclosure statement, these values do not include any business-related expenses incurred for operating said business. So as is normally the case for a multi-level marketing company, a majority of consultants are not making a livable income. I can't even say that that's a lucrative side hustle, honestly. Like, you could probably make more money selling feet pics. So before we move on and chat more about the product, I just want to add something that made me laugh. They have this list of do's and don'ts if you're a consultant, and the don'ts include many things that detractors of multi-level marketing companies such as myself harp on. For example, these reps can't use phrases like financial freedom or pay off your mortgage. You also cannot suggest that the forever living business opportunity can result in significant income. I just thought it was funny. It's like they're already prepared. Yeah, so I'll link that below. I mean, all this stuff will be linked below and you can take a closer look at it for yourself. So, aloe. Like I mentioned before, aloe vera is probably their main selling point. It's in a lot of their products and they talk it up quite a bit. They have a very wide range of products, so we're not going to be talking about every single individual product today. How I actually want to do this is actually hone in specifically on aloe vera, since that is their main selling point. It's their big thing. You know, aloe is so amazing, right? It's like their bread and butter, except it's aloe. So let's look at what I think is arguably one of their most popular products, this Forever Aloe Vera Gel Beverage. It's 99.7% aloe vera interleaf gel. The rest is ascorbic acid and citric acid. So this beverage is mostly aloe gel, which sounds like the texture is gross and weird, but that's just my opinion. One claim they make about this drink is they say aloe vera has natural cleansing abilities that help the digestive tract absorb nutrients from foods that we eat into the bloodstream while promoting friendly bacterial growth. So at this time, I think we should chat about aloe vera, like as a plant. But first I'm gonna go check on my dogs. You guys wait right here. Whenever Onyx is ready to come inside, he sits by the door and I walk into the next room and he's right by the door. He's like, hey, you kind of smell. I think you guys are gonna get baths this weekend. I think you guys are gonna get a bath this weekend. You kind of smell. Oh, you guys see the little snoot. All right, Onyx, you can't be in here mouth breathing, dude. Okay, he's lying down. So the aloe vera plant has had a place in medicinal usage for probably centuries. If you ever had sunburn, then you very well may have used like aloe vera gel on your skin because it has a tendency to just soothe your skin. And aloe vera is actually known to have anti-inflammatory effects on sunburn. I personally used aloe vera containing products on my hair before. And again, it's been used medicinally for centuries for wound healing, minor skin issues, and even in cosmetics. In the world of scientific research, aloe vera has been studied quite extensively for its purported medicinal benefits. A review published in 2020 titled Pharmacological Update Properties of Aloe Vera and its Major Active Constituents dove really deep into more recent research surrounding the many documented benefits and medicinal properties of aloe vera. I'm not going to sit here and read this entire thing for you guys because it is quite long, but I did take some highlights from a few of the sections that I wanted to mention in the video where they broke down some of the documented potential positive benefits of aloe vera. In a randomized placebo-controlled trial, aloe vera mouthwash post-operation for impacted molar surgery reduced inflammation. In a small randomized control trial, which had a sample size of 10 people, so it was quite small, aloe vera showed promise at disinfecting cavities. In vivo studies, I'll talk about in vivo and in vitro in a minute. In vivo studies with animal subjects, aloe vera favored wound healing in animals with dermal incisions by reducing inflammatory cell infiltration. Some clinical trials showed that aloe vera facilitated tissue growth and granulation burn injuries and promoted wound healing of C-section scars. In vitro studies demonstrated that aloe vera has antimicrobial effects. One such study found that aloe vera aqueous extract reduced the growth of MRSA, which means methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. To conclude this review, they stated that although the research of aloe vera is quite extensive, a lot of it is actually in vitro. So in vitro is Latin for in the glass. Whenever an experiment is in vitro, that means it's happening in a controlled environment, such as in a test tube or in a culture dish, hence using the term in vitro. An example is in vitro fertilization, IVF, which is sometimes nicknamed test tube baby. And the reason is because the fertilization and baby making stuff is happening in the controlled environment of the test tube and not in the natural environment of a womb. In vivo is Latin for in the living. In vivo experimentation is just how it sounds. It's happening inside of a living thing like a human body or in an animal like a mouse. In vivo studies are what are most applicable to us as humans, because the results obviously are most comparable to what would happen if I did the thing inside my body. That's not to say that in vitro research is completely useless, because it's not. But if you want to test a theory and give the most weight to that theory, in vivo experimentation with human subjects are going to be your best bet. Anyway, this review went on to state that clinical trials of aloe vera are limited and just focus on digestive and skin protection effects of aloe vera. They stated, quote, "In addition, these clinical trials have been conducted just with aloe vera, but not with its isolated compounds. Therefore, it would be of interest to study the clinical effect of relevant metabolites in different human conditions and pathologies," end quote. And they finished their conclusion by stating the following: "The promising results of basic research encourage a greater number of clinical trials to test the clinical application of aloe vera and its main compounds, particularly on bone protection, cancer, and diabetes." This video just become all about aloe vera. I forgot what we were talking about for a second. Forever living. That's it. That's what it was. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's pretty safe to say that aloe vera is the bee's knees. I'd also like to add that I have an aloe plant in my kitchen upstairs that I have successfully kept alive for the last several months. Granted, aloe is very hard to kill, but if you know me, and I've shared about this on Instagram, I'm a plant killer. I'll try and remember to show you guys my aloe plant at the end of this video. And also, thanks to the app Planta, this is not sponsored, by the way, I've been doing really, really well with keeping a lot of my plants alive. And it was actually recommended to me when I posted that video of my dead spider plants in a dwarf umbrella tree. A couple people actually recommended it to me. So I've been using Planta, and it's been helping me a lot. I've recently added this one to the group. This is an elephant ear. Her name is Queen Elizabeth. I name all my plants. Anyway, back to Forever Living. So we were taking a look at this gel drink. They make several assertions about this product, including one that I found interesting, that it helps maintain natural energy levels, but then they don't have the nutrition facts listed anywhere on the page. They do have the ingredients listed, but ingredients are not the same thing as nutrition facts. I assumed they're on the bottle. I don't know, I just thought that was weird that there was no nutrition facts listed. So I wanted to get more specific, so I went to the immune health category, and it brought up a bunch of products, one of which is a greens powder. I have a lot of opinions about greens powders. Not just this one, just in general. I feel like the people who promote them, usually influencers, show them more than just promoting eating actual food. And here's a just quick tip, fun fact. Your body prefers getting its vitamins and nutrients and energy from food than dietary supplements. Are you gonna die from using a greens powder? Absolutely not. Unless it's laced with cyanide. I don't even necessarily think that greens products are bad for you. I just think that they're a waste of money. That's my opinion. It's been well documented that your body absorbs vitamins and nutrients better when they come from food. There's also some pretty recent research that demonstrates that certain vitamins from supplements don't offer any additional benefits than when you just consume them from your food. Also, eating is just more fun, you know? I don't want to take a pill. I love eating. I hate taking pills. Anyway, so this greens powder, we need to stop getting off track here. This greens powder, there is aloe in the supplement, which I thought was strange because why? If you look at the ingredients list, the aloe vera juice powder is among the last few ingredients, so we know it doesn't even make up a lot of the product. Why even put it in there? And this brings me to a point that I arrived at in my head when I first learned about Forever Living products. The fact that aloe was their big selling point kind of made me think, I bet they're probably gonna like put it in everything and be like, look how amazing aloe is. But it's like you're putting it in a lot of supplements for no reason. I see it as very similar to how Prove It is with ketones. They put ketones in everything when it's not necessary. What are you doing? You guys see this? Now he's going upstairs. Anyway, and then Prove It reps just drone on and on and on about how amazing ketones are. And it's just like, bitch, you were drinking a protein shake that I could get at Walmart. Sans ketones, and it would do the exact same thing and not cost a fortune. Sit down. And I feel like this greens powder specifically is a good example of that. Like, it seems like it's just in it to be in it. It's like it's in it for no reason. Because again, if you look at the ingredients, it's so far down the list. What's the point of even putting it in there? Like, you're barely reaping any benefits of it at that point. So other aloe containing products they have is something called Aloe First Spray, and it basically looks like a topical spray that one would use for minor skin irritations like sunburn or a minor abrasion, and that's probably what most of us have used aloe for, to be honest. And you know what? I really have no qualms about this product, if I'm being totally honest, except for the fact that a 16-ounce bottle is $20. Pretty sure you can get a topical aloe treatment for so much less from anywhere else. But again, because Forever Living is a multi-level marketing company, the big upcharge is not that surprising. All right, I'm gonna offer my closing thoughts here. I think this is the nicest anti-MLM video I've ever made. Is soft anti-MLM a genre? The research on aloe vera in terms of its medicinal and cosmetic use is actually quite extensive. We talked about one such review. So it's not like Forever Living is coming out of nowhere. You know, it's not like they're pulling a weed out of their garden and being like, oh, this weed cures cancer. You know, they're not doing that. So when I thought about it, I realized it's actually kind of genius for a dietary supplement company to do this, especially being that it's a multi-level marketing. dietary supplement company. So obviously we all know here, whenever a company has the multi-level marketing business structure, they have representatives that pay to be a part of the opportunity, right? And when this happens, we see reps on social media absolutely selling their souls and swearing by these products to fix every disease and condition under the sun. They have a lot to gain and lose from people buying or not buying these products directly from them. So that is why we see them go so hard about why we need to buy this product from them, even though 12 other multi-level marketing companies also have a fucking greens powder. I feel like when the company hones in on one specific element, in the case of Forever Living, it's aloe vera, I feel like it gives consultants even more firepower to be like, oh, well, this is why ours is different, because it has this ingredient, it has aloe vera. Theirs doesn't have aloe in it, but ours does, so that's why ours is better. Again, the best example of that I can think of is Prove It with ketones. They put them in most, I think maybe all of their products for no reason. And the consultants, you can tell, really lean into that because, hey, this protein powder is better than the one at Walmart or GNC because it has ketones in it. Okay, but like, I don't need ketones though. Same thing with aloe vera. I'm not saying that aloe vera is bad for you. Obviously, it's well documented to have benefits, but I don't consume any products that contain aloe, and a lot of people don't consume aloe on a regular basis, and they're in excellent health. So it just seems to me, in my opinion, like something that's just, again, just a buzzword, just a selling point. So yeah, okay, my camera's about to overheat. I have to film another video, so I'm going to do my outro, show you guys dog, because only Onyx is still in here, and then hopefully I can show you guys my aloe plant before my camera overheats. If you made it to this point, comment aloe. Thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and so does the algorithm. Like if you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button for more similar content, and I will see you back here next month for another MLM Deep Dive. Thank you again for watching. Queen Lemon, over and out. Onyx, do you have anything to say? The old man. The old man. They love to just like, especially in the summer, they just love to find a spot on the grass and him love to just lay down and soak up all the heat. But he can't do it as long because he's black, you know, so he holds on to heat. So he can't do it for as long as his brother or his sister, but he still loves to do it. Don't you? The oldest man. Say bye. He's about to go to sleep. You old man. Here's my aloe. See? I think it's doing quite well. Good for me for keeping my aloe alive. This pot's cute, right? It's from World Market. It was on clearance.